And good evening and welcome to Highlanders Basketball. I am Kevin Scott. Joined alongside me is my partner in crime, Jeff Argenziano. Are we on the air? I guess we are on the air, Jeff. Tonight, the Somerville Highlanders are hosting Everett Crimson Tide. What do you got to say about the game tonight, Jeff?
Kevin, this is an incredible game for Somerville to be a part of right now. They are 13-3, first place in the South, tied with losses with Salem. They're looking to get a South championship back. Coach Antonelli is excited about that, but he's even more excited about facing an Everett team right now when his team is back to 100% healthy, looking good, and he's ready for this competition right now.
Nice. The Highlanders are coming in with a 13-3 record, 10-3 in the NEC. Everett's coming in with an 11-4 record at 93. What are the keys to the Somerville beating Everett tonight?
Well, the key for Somerville is to just stay in their offensive sets because Everett is going to try to run you. Okay, they're missing Jared Boyce from last year, they're missing Isaiah Likely, and they're missing their head coach John DiBiase, who retired with over 500 wins. So you lost Jared Boyce's over 2,000 points that he scored. So you're losing those superstars. What Everett is going to try to do is they're going to try to run you all day. They're going to try to turn you over, get wide open layups. And Somerville needs to just stay in their offense, run everything down effectively, get some screen and rolls for Sam, get their players into foul trouble, and continue to force all their action, run down the shot clock, and make it an effective, methodical game.
And you can imagine that Everett's going to be another. He just saw this, but anyway, Everett's going to be like a more athletic team than Somerville historically. But I mean, we have a lot of athleticism on this team this year. I mean, and the record proves it. So I think it should be a pretty good game tonight, Jeff.
And it comes down to Stanley Chamberlain, who's first-year head coach, has been part of the coaching staff for the last 5 years. So it's something that Somerville is aware of. You're going to go up against a first-time head coach. Coach Antonelli has his team in a fine oil machine. Everybody's healthy. Tricari, his wrist is better. You know, no big pain. He played full the whole Salem
game.
The
last game?
Yeah. And Jelani hurt his ankle against Salem, but now he's healthy on that end. So we'll let you go to the starting fives, and we'll go from there.
Everett High School. Somerville leads the way in assuring sporting events are safe and enthusiastic. Give honor and respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, families, and fans by appreciating outstanding plays by all teams and athletes, supporting decisions by coaches and officials, showing you are a role model on the court and in the stands, using only positive language and gestures, removing your hat, remain standing for the entire national anthem, and entering the exiting area safely. Not doing your part to assure Somerville athletic events are safe and positive will result in being told to leave or being banned from local sporting events. Somerville High School is a smoke and vape-free facility. Use of these products on school grounds will result in removal from the contest. In case of an emergency, members of our game staff will direct you to the best possible exit. Please take a look at the wall behind you and identify which section you're seated in. Section 1 will exit out the emergency exit located next to the bleachers. Section 2 and 3 will exit out the side door. This is the same door you entered the game, and please proceed down the back stairway and exit the building to the ground level. Handicapped guests and teams will exit through the atrium doors and into the parking lot. And now for your starting lineups for the Crimson Tide. Number 2 is senior Eric Thompson. Number 4, a sophomore, Omar Quilter. Number 13, a senior, Nate Mehu. Number 14, a sophomore, Paulo Rodriguez. And number 44, a freshman, John. Everett is coached by Mr. Stanley Chamberlain. And now for your Somerville Highlanders. Starting at guard, a senior, number 12, and number 4, Takari Ross. Starting at guard, a senior, number 5, Jimmy Eugene. Starting at guard, a freshman, number 13, Marcos Montiel. Starting at forward, a junior, number 21, Jelani Hale. Starting at forward, a junior, number 35, Sam Tekoto. The Highlanders are coached by Mr. Mark Antonelli, Matt Desmond, Ian Comack, Matt O'Donnell, and Ricardo Bono. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats to the playing of our national anthem.
There is your national anthem. There's the national anthem, Jeff. Let's get the starting lineups, please. No worries, bud.
For Everett, Thompson, Qualter, Mihu, Rodriguez, and John. And for Somerville, you have Jakari, Marcos, Jimmy, your mainstays, Jelani, and Sam. Your referees tonight, Mr. Jay Harrigan and Brendan McCarthy. Brendan will be your umpire, and Harrigan will be your referee, the man in charge. On the bench for Everett, one of their assistant coaches is former Highlander superstar Stephen Mark Celestin from the class of '03, and so was Stanley Chamberlain, part of the class of '03 as well, Kevin.
And here we go. The ball is up, and Sam didn't even touch it. The Highlanders still win the tap. I think Sam's still undefeated for taps this season. At least at home he is.
Yes.
McEwen goes through, doesn't have anything, finds Marcos at the top. Dumps it down to Jelani. Jelani gets away with a travel off the glass for two.
Up fake in the paint. Severely sprained ankle at Salem. Jelani moving extremely well right now. Credit to the coaching staff and the training staff, Kevin, for getting him well.
Highlanders coming out man-to-man. They're switching on every move. Nice move.
Step back three by
Nice looking shot by
Qualter.
Omar. Sorry, Jeff, go ahead.
Yep, go ahead. Sorry.
Omar Quilter for two. Nice shot right off the dribble.
Created space with that step back, Kevin. We're gonna have to sit on top of each other.
I know this one. Crowd is loud today. Oh, down to Jelani. Jelani gets his shot blocked.
Blocked by Thompson, his first.
Everett doesn't have anything. Nice D by the Highlanders. Highlanders switching on everything right now. Ooh, from way downtown.
Three-pointer by Thompson, back-to-back threes.
So Eric Thompson is the biggest player on the court, but Coach Antonelli's saying that's a shooter. Is he a great outside shooter, Jeff?
Yeah, he's their best player, one of the best shooters. Gonna have to create some space for Marcos.
Marcos gets the ball, thinks about the three, brings it in, gets bumped, nothing. Looking for, oh, there's Jimmy's shot right there. Nobody. Oh, big board by Sam. Sam gets his shot blocked.
Blocked by Thompson, and exactly where you want Jimmy to be. Baseline travel, baseline threes is what he's all about.
Can't finish. Big board by Sam. Sam is looking to push it now. Jakari's moving the ball up. Finds Jimmy. Jimmy to Marcos. Marcos over to Jakari. Looking for Sam, doesn't have anything. Cross to... Finds Jimmy. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Marcos falls away, can't finish, rebounded by Everett.
Rebound to Mihu.
Ooh, almost a steal there by Jakari.
No fouls for either team yet, Kevin. That's what Coach Antelli wants to make sure that his starters don't get into foul trouble, but he's going to attempt all he can to get their players into foul trouble because they're an experienced bench.
Jelani. Oh, should have been a foul on Sam,
Yeah,
nothing
right.
called.
Positive
Loose ball
deflection.
picked up by the Highlanders. Jakari's looking to push it. Oh, call the foul!
Oh,
Marcos picks up the loose ball, high off the glass for two.
first 2 points from Marcos on the recovery, gets the offensive board, but incredible play by Jakari, Kevin, on this jump stop.
It should have been a
Goddamn,
foul down
yeah.
there, and nothing got called.
So you credit down this end, Sam with the block, even though it was a foul, but created a deflection. Carry.
Marcos should have picked up that loose ball.
Yep.
Jelani, nice heads by Jelani, nice steal by Jimmy. Marcos looking to fill. Behind the
Jimmy
back to
behind the
Marcos. Little fall away, doesn't have anything. Kicks it up top to Sam.
Reset.
Right back to Marcos. Marcos jab step, crosses over, dumps it down to Jakari, doesn't have anything. Kicks it to Marcos from way downtown. Can't finish.
Plenty of time to set his feet.
Yeah, no excuse there. does he have his like shorts rolled up like that? That's an ugly shot.
Airball.
Rebounded by Jimmy.
Great
Nice
steal,
contested
yeah.
defense by Jelani.
Great steal by Jimmy earlier on, and behind the back pass on the break, but Marcos didn't finish it strong because the defender cut him right off.
Nice pass from Jakari to Sam. Off the glass, he can't finish. Jelani can't get the rebound.
Ends up right in the hands of Coulter.
Everett looking to push it. Nice hesitation. Highlanders can't get the offensive board.
For three threes so far. 3 by John. And Jake is going to come in next to that ball. And Somerville is begging for a timeout. Harrigan did not see it, Kevin.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know that.
You're going to be, you know the crowd noise right now. You're going to be jumping at hand signals.
Just
And they
look
were.
at the hand signals. Travel.
There's
Yeah,
a
there you
makeup
go.
call. There's a makeup call for the non-timeout as Rodriguez is called for the turnover. Here comes Jake. Here comes
but
number
I mean,
32,
look,
32
I
is
don't know
the
if you can
reset.
see it. 1, 2. That could have been a travel too.
Yeah.
But if you could rewind that a little bit further, you can see Coach Antonelli touching his shoulders for a timeout.
And all the assistants were jumping up too.
I don't
Harrigan
know.
wasn't paying attention. Julio leaving.
Marcos from way downtown. Oh, air ball.
Rebound by. Foul be on Sam. Yeah.
First foul of the game.
Fouls on Sam, his first, team's first. No PA announcer tonight. Thanks, guys, for the biggest game of the year. Decided not to have a PA announcer.
Highlanders are down by 3 points.
You know, again, anybody in the crowd. You want to go over there? She'll let you do it.
Omar Coulter at the line shooting 2.
Let's put Joao on there.
Knocks the first one down. Coming back into the game for the Highlanders is Jelani, and into the game for the first time is number 1, Maillard Joseph.
Sam looks to be moving a little gingerly, going straight over to Michelle Kelly on the bench.
I think when Omar was driving into the lane, they bumped knees somehow.
He's on the ground.
Uh-oh.
He's in pain.
Yeah.
Number 1 going to check in after this free throw. Jaden.
Line drives a second free throw.
There's your sub.
But, subs by Everett.
So this is...
Is this their, like, is this the band of their... What are they doing? I don't get it. Are their shorts silver, like a silver band, or are they rolling them up?
No, they're rolling them.
Really?
Yeah.
Are the shorts that long that they... I don't know.
Screener roll, Kevin.
Jelani with a double pump. Oh, can't finish.
And exactly what Everett wanted to do, because Jelani is one of your worst free throw shooters in the program.
Right.
So they did what they needed to do, get the man to the free throw line and make sure he does not convert on the screen and roll. Somerville, that was Coach Antelli's signature offensive set for a long number of years. Just think of the guys that excelled in that. Ricardo Bonhomme.
You see Sam is still on the ground.
Johnson, not Johnson, Tom. Yeah, JT. JT was excelled there. All the players that excelled on the screen and roll. And it was really not being run much this year, Kevin, until the last couple games. Early, lane violation. The officials are just ignoring everything. McCarthy completely ignoring it.
Yeah, but, I mean, you can call it every single offensive foul. Now, there's your makeup call.
Yep.
If that wasn't a makeup call, I don't know what was, Jeff. Because...
7 points now for Somerville, 11-7. 2:02 left to go in your quarter, in your first quarter.
Jakari, a little hesitation.
Howard, yeah, great dribbling.
Finds the Maillard. Maillard brings it up, doesn't have anything. Back to Jakari. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Go towards the basket, please. Bounce pass over to Jake. Jake gets away with the travel. No, he doesn't get away with the travel.
Turnover by Jake. Sam's still on the ground. Actually, no, he's still on the bench now, behind.
It looks like they were trying to stretch out his groin, possibly.
Well, it was obviously on the collided on the play, but he's called for a foul. Entire girls team next to us, they're not playing tonight due to this makeup game on February 13th. Their game is next week. Screen roll for the own.
Oh, no, box him out.
Great
You got to
offensive
blame
play,
Myron
yeah.
for that. You got to find the man, put a body on him.
Number 13, Mayhew. Sam is going to check back in next to the ball. Push off by Marcos, not called.
Islanders down by 6. Marcos with the ball, a little hesitation, throws it away. No one really wants the ball.
Very lazy pass.
Marcos gets it up, can't finish.
Mayhew with the board.
Everett's looking to push it, trying to take their time, run the offense.
They'll run then. Oh, they're taking a chance to run the clock down.
They might get one more shot. Baseline jumper, easy shot. Marcos didn't box out. You got to box out. That's got to.
How is that not a
How is that
foul?
not a foul? I don't know.
Lord. Meyer ends up with the defensive board. And Champlain can't believe it on this bench. He walks away. Steven Celestin can't believe it either, Kevin. I mean, this has been one of the worst officiated games that we've seen so far this year. 12 seconds to go.
Watch this. That was a block up. Unless you're going to say the foul was on the body or down low. But
fouls on Mayhew, his
but
first.
on the other end,
yeah.
I mean, Marcos was on Everett's player's back, and he didn't call it. So, I don't know.
And it was Quilter who ended up with the offensive board on that play. Didn't get it. Muhammad coming in after the free throw. Maillard makes 2. 3 for 4 for Somerville. Cuts it to a 13-9 lead.
This would be huge if the Highlanders could get out of here with only being down by 4 points, Jeff.
It's amazing that the Swampscott game, you went with 3 officials, right?
And now
in this game, you come with 2. In the game, you really need 3 officials. Flat set, Muhammad riding the whole way.
Oh, Sam.
Muhammad with the board.
Oh,
That should be goaltending as Sam slapped the backboard on the attempt, but give him the rebound.
Sam got lucky. He could have been called on two consecutive fouls on that play. But the Highlanders are only down by 4 points at the end of the first quarter.
So going to what happened on the 8th of February, the biggest win so far of the year for Somerville. You went into Salem, you were tied for first place in the south of the NEC. In that game, McEwing had 16, Sam had 14, Chikari had 8, Marcos had 7, Jelani had 4, Owen had 2. Somerville came away with a 53-49 win. However, what Salem did, Somerville inbounded the ball with under 12 seconds to go. Salem allowed Marcos, they double-teamed Marcos in the corner. They did not foul him. They did not want to send him to the line. Muhammad did not play the entire game up until then. Muhammad gets the ball, Salem fouls him immediately. So Muhammad has been sitting for about 2 hours. Cold as anything, Kevin. Shooting, got to the line, made 2 for 2 at the line, gave Somerville the lead for good. And biggest 2 points of Mohammed Hussein's career. Somerville comes away with a 53-49 victory, and now they're tied at the top of first place of the NEC South with Salem, and Somerville is 13-3. Today is the 13th of February. This is a makeup game for Everett and Somerville. And number 1, Jaden is about to ball in front of us.
It didn't snow that bad yesterday, Jeff. They could have this game yesterday.
Well, it was a time it occurred. It would have been gridlock trying to get here.
I mean, it took me an hour and a half to get home from Davis Square to Dorchester.
Drive all the way, Kevin.
Oh, tough move.
Are they going to call any fouls? How's that delay a game?
How is that not a delay of game? He's
fired the ball out of bounds into the cheerleaders.
No, he threw it at him.
Coach Antelli warned the players before the game, this is what they're going to do. They're going to, after every shot, they're going to fire the ball right back at you. And that should definitely be a delay of game.
Trying to intimidate them. Jimmy from way downtown bricks it.
It's not Jimmy's. Jimmy needs to be in the corner. If Jimmy would just stay in the corner, he'd be a higher percentage all the way down, Kevin.
Big block by Jimmy. Gets it. Looking to push it. Why would he bring it to your left hand?
Steal by number 32, Ariste. Calling for Jaden to get out of there as number 4, Omar, wants the right side to himself. No need for a screen either, Kevin.
Rodriguez has a
Turnover by Rodriguez.
I don't know how bad of a carry that was.
Pablo Rodriguez with the screen came from Kevin. He doesn't need the screen at all.
He doesn't.
By any of the Somerville guards.
Overplaying on the zone on Marcos.
Exactly where Jimmy needs to be. Stay baseline. There he is.
Jakari, little crossover. I don't know who
Foul on the drive, who should be on 13.
They call it on 13? I can't understand how they're doing it.
How is that a foul? How's that? They call it on the drive right there on Mayhew.
They must have called it down. I don't know. Kind of feel bad for Everett somewhat. They've been getting
they're getting no calls whatsoever.
No calls. I mean, granted, it's a home court advantage, but
Sam was way in early on that.
The crowd is telling the Zebras that they're cheating.
Harrigan not happy at all.
And
He
they're
should
not
have
at all.
responded to the crowd. That's Harrigan's fault. What's the first thing you learn as an official? You don't respond to the crowd.
Right.
They're trying to get in your head. Jimmy with the board. Fade away three. Jaden.
Marcos with the ball now. Back over to Jakari. Skip pass over to Jimmy.
There he is. That's a spot. Take it.
But Marcos takes it instead. Bricks it.
No box out at all. Wide open is Jaden down the court.
Yeah. And then watch. Find him. Marcos hasn't had one good-looking shot. Even the shot that went in was off the backboard.
Travel.
Ooh, nice crossover.
Biggest problem with Kevin is they don't need the guards, don't need the screen. So what's happening is the forwards are coming up. Like right now, Thompson is coming
good
up.
steal by Jakari.
Exactly. No foul?
You gotta stop them. Stop them.
So what's happening is like Thompson comes up and sets a screen where Jaden doesn't need a screen. Omar, they don't need a screen. And what you're doing is you're just congesting the middle of the floor.
Right. Oh, Sam, look at that. Marcos gets on the ground, doesn't pick it up.
Foul and travel. You gotta
ugly
call
shot.
something there.
Big board by Jelani. Finds Marcos. Find Jakari. Oh, you had him. Off the. Woo. Marcos had Jakari down low. Didn't even see it. Look, watch the replay here. On the last play.
Marcos going to the line for two. His first two free throws of the game. Somerville excellent today, Kevin, so far. 5 for 6 from the line. Keep an eye on Sam. Every free throw, Kevin, watch how early he's in.
Yo, Marcos is totally off right now, Jeff.
Well, the guards are getting into his head. They're really covering him solidly. They're up on him the whole game.
Yeah, but no one's covering him during a free throw.
No, watch Sam early. See, he's in the lane early every time.
Oh,
Sam
Sam.
gets it somehow.
Oh, that's huge.
Offensive board basket counts and a foul.
That's huge. That's a big play there by Sam.
And Coach Stanley just keeping his arms crossed, just staring right straight ahead. He can't believe the calls that are being made against his team. Played as part of this basketball team when in 03 when they went to in the North Final.
Oh, Jelani! Oh, make it. Oh, but there you go. Now
Two
you know,
offensive rebounds.
But you see that the reason why the Highlanders are getting these offensive boards is because the big man for Everett's sitting down right now.
Turnover again,
Yeah.
and they're coming back in, number
and
5.
They got to bring their big man back
Diaz
in.
is coming in.
And I guarantee you, Jakari goes baseline, little hesitation, kicks it out to Mo. Mo doesn't have anything. Mo thinks about the three. Like, Sam with the offensive rebound. Kicks it up to Jakari at the foul line. Jimmy from way downtown. Short.
Sam doesn't even need to box out, Kevin.
Jelani, don't throw it away.
All the way in for 2.
Technical foul! Technical foul!
How is that not a technical foul?
How is that not a technical foul?
What is wrong with
Are you
you?
serious? Oh my God!
Timeout!
And he's calling a timeout! Yo, this guy,
these two
this
are the
zebra is
big,
unreal.
Pathetic.
What is going on?
Timeout, you call
What
it.
is going on?
You call a technical foul.
How is he?
Chins himself on the rim. Technical foul.
Are you
Antonelli
serious?
slams the table. He should have been called for a technical foul. They're calling for a timeout.
How are
Nobody's
you-
calling for a timeout.
Yo, you gotta be joking.
This is one of the worst officiating
This is-
games
I've seen in a long time.
In all years, Kevin. This is a disgrace. A complete disgrace. And you can say what you want about us. It's a disgrace.
Unbelievable.
Watch this play.
Watch this. This is the most asinine thing I've ever seen in my life.
On the
Look
rim.
at this. Watch.
Complete disgrace.
Look at, yo, ref.
Oh, I want to see it.
Look at this. He just hangs on it. Let me just hang on it.
himself
What
up.
the- 2,000. No, let me just hang on it. Oh no, let me not hanging on some more. What is going on? It's unbelievable.
But he's credited with the offensive rebound, Kevin.
How is he credited with the offensive rebound?
He got an offensive rebound on there. He missed the dunk. The ball was up. He missed. He had the ball in his hand.
I don't know.
I mean, what is even the
Unbelievable.
score?
But
Who is going to the line right now?
I bet they don't even remember.
Oh my word! You guys all went out together. So Sam got fouled. Give Sam
Look at
another
this.
offensive
Look at
ball.
this.
They
He's staring right at it.
He might say that he was trying to protect Jelani.
he's not.
I know, but
He's
that would be.
looking-
I know that's going to be his excuse. Now what's the problem? And if the fouls are 7-1, so Stanley has every right to be arguing with what's going on here, Kevin. Tie game.
I can't even. How?
7-1 is your fouls, and the Everett fans around us are completely distraught.
I mean, I'm a homer. I love Somerville, but this game is just
I call it down the middle,
terrible.
Kevin.
terribly officiated.
And the Somerville coaches are upset.
Oh,
He's out of bounds.
Are you calling a foul?
A foul?
Are you serious? Now you want to call a foul? Wait, did he step out of bounds or was
He
it a
stepped
foul?
out of bounds. Call a
Look at
foul.
that.
It's a foul of Muhammad.
He called a. Oh, man.
2 fouls for Somerville, Kevin. Jaden stepped out of bounds right in front of us. Foul on Muhammad on the back.
Man.
For 3, number 4,
Nice
Omar.
Omar's got a nice looking shot. Is he the second leading scorer on the team,
6.
Jeff?
He has 8.
Jelani with the ball.
Just
Finds
remember
Sam.
how much power you lost last year.
There you go. Perfectly executed play. What's up with how many fouls does number 2 have?
I don't know.
For Everett.
Only 1.
Why is
I
he sitting? He has no fouls, right?
No, he has 1.
Eric Thompson?
Yeah. I know he has 1. I gotta double check this. We lost so much.
Oh, big jump ball, no call. Big board by Sam. That should have been a jump ball, nothing
Exactly.
called. Dumps it down to Jimmy, kicks it up top to Jakari, brings it in. He gets bumped, he's gonna call a blocking foul. Eric Thompson must have 2 fouls or something, Jeff. I can't imagine that he's gonna be out all this
Coming
time.
back in. John is coming back in, number 44. Marcos in for Jimmy. Jimmy out after that big block he got credited for. Jakari going to line for the 1-and-1.
Do you have Coach Celestin's cell phone number? We should text him.
Not anymore.
He knocks it down. First lead for the Highlanders. No, the Highlanders are up 2-0, right? To start the game?
Yeah.
Oh, he breaks it. Ooh, Jakari picks up the loose ball. He thinks about it, that's not going in. Because he thought about it. If he did,
Rebound to Kevin
he
Arice.
just shot it,
Off the bounce, Arice travels.
travel. It's a good call. Steve Celestin.
He's not going to answer you now, Kevin.
Why not?
Look at him reach for his phone.
Let's see if he does. Mohammed gets it knocked out of bounds.
2:17 left to go. Owen is coming in now. Jelani gets a big hand for everything he's done in this game so far, Kevin. Jelani with 3. And Kevin, we apologize to the fans at home for overreacting the way we did, but it was inevitable. How many times were the Somerville play?
Oh, money!
Steal. Will he dunk it this time? One-point lead.
Owen with the ball gets,
12 points for Quilter. Omar, number 4. 1:52 left to go. And Coach Desmond calls Muhammad over to talk about what just happened.
I just text Coach Celestin. I didn't even know he was on the. Is he part of the football program?
No.
Does he live in Everett?
Owen Thompson.
Is he,
I don't know where he's living.
is he tight with Coach Chamber? He is?
They're in the same class. Not same class in Somerville, but they're same class in graduating class in 2003.
Huh.
Stanley was part of as I mentioned, the team that went to the North Final and lost to Central Catholic in 2003. It was a great team by. That was Coleman, right? Darryl Doe, O'Keefe. Foul on Sam as they're going to start racking up the fouls because these refs have been intimidated now.
It's crazy though. I mean, the foul discrepancy is what, 9-3 right now.
Stanley is a guidance counselor at Everett High School. See, they don't need the screen, Kevin.
There's
Diaz
Omar.
went up for the screen. Nice screen.
Big board by Marcos.
Marcos.
There you
All the
go.
way, my yard. Somehow Diaz comes away at the block.
You got to get back and stop it. Marcos tips it. Owen picks up the loose ball. Wisely slows it up. Highlanders up by 1 point.
That's what you don't want to get into a track meet with these guys. As Meyer had a wide open layup, but Diaz came out of nowhere, Kevin. Only 1 timeout so far. You know, with all this trouble, Stanley hasn't called a timeout yet.
Marcos thinks about it.
Hit.
That's a big shot to boost his confidence.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a nice looking shot the entire game up until that moment.
Somerville now up by 4.
It was a high arcing shot too, Jeff. Short. Big board by Owen. Marcos looking to push it. Slows it up. Behind.
Fouled, no call.
Oh, dumps it down to Sam. Oh, Marcos gets his shot blocked.
Diaz with a block. All the way in for 2. Travel. Gets hit by Jakari prior to the travel. And that's a hard play to give a dish like that to Sam, Kevin, who was just out of the game with issues with his legs.
Yeah.
And you throw a low pass to him. So it's just a bad decision. Number 14, Paulo Silva Rodriguez going to the line for 3rd free throw for Everett as a team. 2 for 2 is Omar.
Good foul by Jakari. Had a wide open fast break. Jakari gets back. Saves them 1 point.
All these players for Everett are battle tested in the playoffs. They got to the state semifinal last year. 3-point lead with 1 shot, Kevin.
Shot clocks turn off. Don't do anything crazy. We need to come up. We need to be up by 3 or by 5.
Travel. This is awful officiating.
Easy. Take your time. 10 seconds. That's exactly.
You gotta call that, Kevin. Even though that should have been a jump ball, but turnover to Jakari.
But that's exactly what you didn't need. I would have waited.
Good move right now, bringing Jelani in for Sam, get a more active
And Sam
rebounder.
has, what, 1 or 2 fouls. The last thing he wanted is to get him into foul trouble.
8 seconds to go. I got him for 2. It's only 14 fouls, whole half.
Good D. At the half, Highlanders 27, Everett Crimson Tide 24. You're watching Highlanders basketball on Educational, Channel 15. See you in a few. And we're back, Jeff.
Kevin, going over the scores. Rodriguez has 1. 3 points for Jaden, 3 points for Eric Thompson, 3 points for John. And leading the way, 12 for Omar Quilter. Foul trouble for Everett. 3 fouls on Eric Thompson, 2 fouls on Quilter, 2 fouls on Mayhew for Somerville. Leading the way, actually 2 points for Meyer, 2 points for Owen, 3 points for Jelani, 5 for Marcos, 8 points for Sam. Sam is leading the way. Jakari has 7. Sam has 1 foul. Mo has 2. Here we go.
First play I'm running is down to Sam. Try to draw a 4th follow through. A nice head fake. Get Eric up off the ground. Doesn't have anything to just move it around the perimeter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jakari brings it in. Off the glass, can't finish. Rebounded by Everett. Everett looking to push it. Oh, Sam, big block. Finds Jakari with a quick outlet. Marcos follows it, puts it up for 2.
No box out at all. Marcos goes flying right in.
Everett comes right back down. Oh.
Foul, and Jimmy is begging. Jimmy's pleading for the foul. Did you see Jimmy? That's 2 now for Sam.
That's 2 for Sam.
Do you see Jimmy pleading for it? Watch the replay on this.
That would be a little smart if
Jimmy
you
tried
try
to sell
to get it.
Good senior leadership by Jimmy trying to sell that foul. He's like, no, sir, me, sir, me.
Knocks it down.
Here's the replay. Watch Kevin. See if they catch it. Watch the Jimmy. No, me. No, sir, please, me. It's like he's calling out for answer a quiz. 2 straight free throws for Everett to start the second half. So now it's definitely 2 fouls on Sam, which we thought he had 2 in the first half. It would help if we had a PA announcer, then we wouldn't have any of these problems.
Jakari brings it in, a little hesitation, dumps it down to Jelani. Oh, Jelani can't, oh. Jelani couldn't control the pass. Luckily, he got it and put it back up for 2. 5-point lead for the Highlanders. Everett looking, it's gonna be flat. They dump it down to, oh, big block by Jimmy. Oh.
Did Jimmy make contact on that?
Good call, good call. Jelani pushed him in the back. Yeah, that was a good call. I mean, he didn't even push him a lot, but just enough.
So
watch the replay, watch here. Great D by Jimmy.
Credit Jimmy with
Gets
the block
there, big block.
No, I don't know if Jimmy ever really made contact.
Travel. Oh my God, Sam.
Sam
showing some quick feet today, Jeff.
Oh, he reached out of nowhere, Kevin, with that long extension and blocked that shot out of bounds.
What I want to see is Sam just tap it to himself, bring it back down.
Keep it in bounds.
Keep it in bounds.
Bill Russell used to do.
You know who needs to do that? Zion. You watched that game the other night against Louisville?
In the painted area, Kevin.
Oh, no fouls. No, stay on your. Stay on the.
Mayhew gets his own offensive board.
So now that's his 3rd.
Sam
Quick
does
2
have 3.
fouls in his half.
And that was a slow developing play, Kevin. He could have called 3 seconds on that low post move.
Coach Antonelli doesn't know what to do with himself now.
Oh, he's got to come out.
He hasn't done anything yet.
But it's good play because, you know.
Who's he going to bring in? Jake? Oh, he's going to bring in Owen. Owen showed that he was doing some work in the first half.
Sub is in.
Oh, short. There you go.
Antonelli and Stanley having some words, Kevin.
Well, no, because they're not calling any lane violations. Both teams are going in early. They're not calling anything. Oh, that's...
Oh, crossover for 3. Mayhew with the board, rips it away. Travel
Oh,
again.
my God, the whole Euro
Mayhew
step.
with the
I
offensive
can't stand
board.
it.
Off the glass, Thompson for 2.
The NBA is what's wrong.
No,
with
it's
these
not.
Euro
These guys don't have the calls. You make the call. But Mayhew got the great offensive board to make that happen, Kevin.
Marcos hesitates, pulls out with the foul line jumper, can't finish.
No, but he blocks out Mayhew again.
3-point lead for the Highlanders. Omar crosses
Another
over.
crossover.
Don't
No foul there either.
travel.
Travel.
No call.
On
Oh, come on, Jakari.
Two-hand push. Jakari now has 2.
Coach Anselli's going to call a timeout with 5:21 to go in the third period. Highlanders up by 3 points.
So going over the conference standings right now, Kevin. For the South,
Go ahead.
we have Somerville and Salem tied. Salem plays on the 14th at Malden. Somerville and Salem are both tied at 10-3. Medford is 9-5. Gloucester is 8-5. Swampscott 5-8. Danvers 4-9. And Winthrop and Saugus round out the bottom. On the top in the north, we have Lynn English leading the way at 14-0. Lynn Classical at 11-3. Overall, Somerville is ranked second in the Division II North behind Belmont. Belmont is 16-0. Somerville is 13-3. Salem is 12-4. Wakefield 12-5. North Andover 11-5. Arlington 11-5. And Gloucester 11-5. So you can have a lot of coin flips going on if all these teams stay together. And in the north, you have North 1. You have Lowell, Lynn English Central, Lawrence, Everett is at 11-4, and Lynn Classical round out the top 5. There you see Joao in the middle of your screen, who was absent all last week. Heavy flu, Kevin. He's back, healthy as can be. 5:20 left to go in the third. Somerville with 2 timeouts taken. Stanley Champlain, no timeouts taken, so he has all 5. Low block, Mayhew again.
Oh, big board by, wow.
Slingshot off the glass. Thompson with 2 straight off the glass. Kevin brings it to a
with
1 point
Sam
lead.
being out, the Highlanders have no answer for him.
Yeah, and he's just being aggressive right now with his 3 fouls. That's a complete misplay right there as they're trying to run Salem. Could be a block on Mayhew.
Yeah.
Thompson with the
Only
board.
taking that strong with 2 hands, he could have drawn a foul. Highlanders only up by 1 point.
4:40 left to go. Great defense by Marcos, who stopped the shot, foul Jelani. And that's the problem, Kevin. Their officiating was so bad in the first half. Now any little thing they're going to call. And Desmond and Telly both know it, and they're both looking over saying, now what are we supposed to do now? Mayhew goes to the line for 2, but Kevin, with his power in the paint, it's better. Send him to the line.
Right.
Jake's
Look at this. See, I mean, if he didn't lean forward, it probably could have got away with it, but.
And right there, McCarthy did Antilli a favor as the wrong player ran to the bench to sub out. He did him a favor by holding the ball, allowing Jelani to get back to the lane, where Somerville would have been without a position player in the paint.
Tied up with 4:30 to go in the quarter.
Stanley's coach has worked his way all the way back.
Jakari with the ball. Finds Marcos from way downtown. Can't finish it.
Thompson reaches.
Marcos. Oh, Everett picks up the loose ball. Omar thinks about nice
All the
hesitation.
way in.
Nice
Omar
hesitation
with
by Omar.
2 points, 14, Kevin. That's exactly how you play hesitation dribble. Brought the defender right to him and then blew right by him.
Yep.
Subs coming back in now. It's going to be Jaden coming back in next dead ball for Everett.
Jimmy has the ball on the wing. Brings it over, doesn't have anything.
Jimmy just needs to stay on the baseline.
Yep, just stay there. Jakari has it, kicks it to Jimmy. Over to Marcos. Nice pick by Jake. Who we
Foul
call
will
a foul?
be on number 4. Should be Omar. That's his second. No, actually, Omar's third. So you have Omar has 3 and Eric Thompson has 3. Jaden coming back in right now for John. Coach Antelli now arguing with Harrigan. Baseline out of bounds.
I think he was coach. There you go, Jimmy. Dang. Oh!
In and
Halfway
out,
down.
Mayhew with the board, Kevin.
That's exactly what you wanted, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's exactly. Those are going to fall most of the time, Kevin.
Nice hedge, but
It should be off.
no!
Antonelli can't believe it either. The whole coaching staff can't believe it. Saying it went off Jake's back.
How?
That's what they're saying. I'm not necessarily agree with it, but that's what they're saying.
But that was a great hedge by Jake, though.
Brian
That's
holding
why-
up a big picture of Jake.
That's why I
on the
wish you
other
could
end.
teach more kids that.
Yep.
Don't. There you go.
In the paint, Mayhew push
It's-
off.
There you go. Move it.
And it was Marcos who was waiting for that to bounce in his hands. And Jakari just jumped in and sprinted down the court. McConan doing his workout class in the weight room, Kevin.
But are they really working out or are they watching this game?
Well, McConan's not, but look at the crew behind him.
Nice pass.
Jake.
Jake. Can't finish. Ooh.
Another rebound by Eric Thompson. That's 2 in this quarter. Bring it back out, they reset it.
Marcos cheated. Oh, this is ugly.
Very ugly. Baseline. Florida gets his own board, Kevin. Off the glass again. Tell you though, if you want to teach any player, Kevin, how to effectively use the top corner of the square, because Eric Thompson is basically just placing it. He's placing it on the board.
I've never seen anyone like.
But he's aiming for that spot on the glass, and he's just placing it there,
It's funny
and
you
he
were
can't be
saying that.
stopped.
I was thinking the same thing.
Get
I thought it was
Jimmy
just
to
a
the
fluke.
baseline.
I thought it was a fluke like 2 times, but
Mayhew with another board.
these past 2 times I know he's doing it deliberately now.
9 boards for Mayhew. Now here comes Maillard to stop some of this rebounding by Mayhew. Almost on.
Oh!
He missed
Stepped
it.
out of bounds.
He missed it definitely. Up fake in the painted area.
Yo, this kid's tough too. What was it, number 13?
37-31, Kevin. At one
Marcos
point
won TL.
it was 31-35. 25, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, 31-27. No.
What was the end of the first half?
It was 27-24. But Somerville was up. Somerville was up 30. Somerville was up 31-25.
Marcos
Another board by Eric
shots not
Thompson.
there today.
He's going to need a timeout if they score here, Kevin. Foul on Marcos, no call. Sub comes in, horns not even sounded. Number 3, Ralph Enyao is coming in. Maillard is in. Cheerleaders go all the way back for the ball.
No, Nate, they can't stop you.
Nate.
Carlo, keep feeding him.
Number 13 is Nate Mayhew. 5 points for Nate.
Oh!
What was that?
No,
Trying to grab him before
number
the-
1 was trying to walk in.
Yeah. All the way
Wow.
to paint, foul on Maillard, no basket.
Kid's
Maillard, that's 1. First foul on Maillard. And now basically look what they've done, Kevin. 6-1.
Yeah.
6-1. Yep. All we asked for is consistency, Kevin.
Well,
The crowd is
so
quickly-
then
We quieted out, Kevin. People thought we both lost our voices in the first half.
Body work.
Jelani just having trouble travel.
blocks
block.
out. Big block.
Eric comes in for another board, Kevin. Reset by Coach Chamberlain. Travel. Foul on Zakari in the back, Kevin.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
May with another board. That's 12. Eric Thompson for 3.
Big board there. The Highlanders got a break there. Maillard from way downtown.
Another board by Nate. Travel? What on earth was that? How could you?
Wow.
Oh, my word. Let's see here, Kevin. On the board.
Maybe. I
Aye.
don't know.
His pivot foot was his right foot. Close to sideline.
Marcos' hesitation. Oh,
Foul
wow.
will be on number 3, Ralph Enyao, most likely. 2 fouls, yeah. Fouls on Ralph, his first. The ball will be out of bounds, baseline out of bounds. Stanley.
Just Stanley Chamberlain on the screen. Jakari with the ball. Shot clock turned off.
Shoot it.
Maillard gets the ball stolen.
He just dribbled right into the double team.
All the way in for 2. Oh! Another offensive board by Mayhew.
Marcos Montiel.
14
This
boards.
one, boy.
14 boards by Nate Mayhew.
That was right there. Move it.
At the buzzer. Fast-moving quarter, Kevin.
Well, Highlanders are lucky
And-
to only be down by 6 points. Watch this, Jeff. Oh, he almost had it.
Joe, see if you can run. See if you can run who scored the other point for Somerville in the quarter. So I only have Marcos with the 2. Who scored the other 2 points? See if you can run that back, Joe. Who scored the other 2 points? So you have him at 31. Joe, who has the other 2 points for Somerville? Can you run the replay back
Marcos? No.
for Somerville? No, that's the second quarter. As Joe gets that together, right now, overall in the state, Division II, Somerville and the Boston Herald. So that's Jelani. So Jelani had it, okay. Thank you, Joe. That shows, Kevin.
You're the
best
best.
director in the state of Massachusetts. Best director. So we go Division II North. Belmont is 1, North Andover is 2, Somerville is 3, Gloucester is 4, Arlington is 5, and Wakefield is 6. That's your Super 6 for Division II North, where Somerville, hopefully at some point, Kevin, goes back to Division I North. 1 quarter remaining.
There we go.
What was that? What?
What
3
violation?
second violation?
Oh, 3 seconds.
On Eric Thompson?
Okay. I was like, what violation is he calling? I wonder if, like, one of the coaches from Somerville made him hit to that. He has been in there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Sam. Make the layup!
Mayhew with the board, another one, Kevin. That's 14, no, it's 15. 15 boards. Kick by Sam, just kind of runs in, that was inadvertent. Just kind of ran down the court right into it. Sam going with the big hair tie today, Kevin, with the bun. That's not a bun, what would you call that? Ponytail?
Ponytail? Or man bun? Oh, Jakar!
Oh, almost, Kevin. Number 14, Paulo Rodriguez, is just controlling the offense right now, Kevin. But Mayhew is
Oh,
controlling
nice
it.
block by Sam. Sam with 3 fouls, right?
3 fouls and 5 blocks.
This is huge right now, Jeff.
Jimmy,
Oh, there you go. Oh,
you had
Jimmy.
it.
That's your shot right there, Jeff.
It is. That's where Jimmy should just camp out in the corner. Stay wide.
Marcos dumps it down. Make the layup.
Offensive board by Sam.
Oh, my God. This is making me pull my hair out, Jeff.
8 boards for Sam. And it's 37-33, 4-point lead.
Ooh, nice crossover. Doesn't have any. Pulls up. Dumps
Eric
it down to
Thompson.
Marcos.
3 seconds again, but no call. All the way and slips it
in the lane all
is
day.
Omar. That's now 14 points for Omar. And first 2 points in the quarter for Everett as they're maintaining this lead now, Kevin.
Sam with the ball.
See,
Finds
if Jimmy
Marcos.
just stays wide, it spreads the floor, and then Marcos can have a chance to run a screen and roll.
And he picks up his dribble. Doesn't need. Finds Zakaria to foul. Make the layup. Thank you. That's huge. Big basket by Jakari.
And Everett just basically gave that one up, Kevin, because none of them came up to challenge him in the middle of the paint.
Right. The crowd's starting to get back into it, Jeff. Highlanders only down by 4. Ooh.
Tipped out of bounds by Jakari, they say.
Yep.
Somerville coaching staff is trying to sell that.
That was a good call.
Yes.
Probably one of the only good calls they've had in this game, Jeff. 10 seconds on the shot clock. I don't know if Everett even realizes it.
Down to 6.
Oh,
Oh, oh, my word, Kevin.
come on.
Tremendous play.
Yeah.
Off the bounce, Kevin. Crossover, hesitation,
I mean,
complete turn his
I
body.
think Jakari was thinking that he had to fight over the pit.
That's the time when you see a lot of teams offensively screen way too much when it's not necessary. How's that not out of bounds? Call that immediately. Tipped out of bounds, hits the support.
Yep. Oh.
Reset.
Yep. 10 seconds.
5 minutes to go, Kevin. 41-35 is your lead.
Jakari.
Foul will be on
Foul. Yep.
14. Who's under there? 14, yes. Paulo. Foul's on Paulo, his first. Team's fourth. Still.
Jelani looking for Sam. Doesn't have anything. Gives it to Jakari. Marcos with the ball. Jimmy drives in.
Shoot it!
So get in the corner, Jimmy. Stay wide.
Ooh, nice spin move off the ugly shot. But there's
Sam.
Sam with the put back.
No stopping Sam. Offensive boards.
And no one gets back.
6. No one gets back. Sam tries to block it, but Jaden goes in for 2 more.
But no one got back
No.
on D. Everyone's all amped that Sam got the rebound and put back for 2. Guys gotta get
37.
back.
Oh,
Marcos,
beautiful
there
play
you
by
go.
Marcos, Kevin.
With the left hand, he can't finish. Sam's trying to keep it alive.
Sam's doing everything
Goes
he
on the
can,
ground.
Kevin.
Goes
Sam's
out of bounds. Ooh!
My word! Sam had his hands on the ball, Kevin.
Let's see the
was out of
replay.
bounds
I
on
don't
that
think we got the
play.
replay on this camera here. There we go.
Awful. Watch.
The
See
ball's-
where the ball lands out of bounds. So Mayhew has it here, Kevin.
No, that's a good call. Good call.
Did it go off his
Yeah,
arm?
that's good call. So the referees have 2 good calls in this game.
Number 32, Kevin Ariste is coming back into the game.
This is interesting. Like, yo, go. Just throw the ball away. Why don't
Turnover, Sam.
you? Oops.
Fading away off the glass. Attempted dunk by Ariste. Montiel with the board. Another block. But Marcos could be
Marcos-
hurt. Marcos is down. Timeout. Saves the day is Everett. You had a chance your first time out. You had a wide open layup.
Did Everett call the timeout?
Yeah. You had a wide open layup. Stanley.
Marcos is really hurt though.
He hit his knee on the floor as he landed.
No. I should have been a foul on the other Marcos.
Yeah.
Bumped him down low, but there was no call there.
So, Kevin, adjust your schedule. Today is a makeup game. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Get all your roses, get all your cards early because it is senior night. And now our seniors, Kevin. Leslie, Shakari, Jimmy, Mo, and Jake.
I can't believe it's senior night as well.
There's Jake right there, Kevin. Brian holding up the Jake picture.
That's not Jake from State Farm, is it?
No, that's Jake Santana.
Oh.
That's Brian right there on the left. There's your entire football team. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this game. See if we can give a replay of that Sam out of bounds again. There's your girls squad right there, who their makeup game, because Everett would be playing 4 days in a row. Their makeup, there's Guprit, there's McEwing, there's Jemima. See how they're rolling the shorts? Here's the play again, Kevin. Let's watch. Stop it right here. Is Mayhew out of bounds? Sam touches it.
And I think he
Went
touched
off
it
Mayhew's
with-
arm.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
So they have 2 good calls in this game. 4 minutes ago.
And
Big block by
another
Sam.
block by Sam. That's 6. What was I saying before? They'll come in.
The Highlanders need to stop.
Oh. Next tempo.
Wow.
Oh, Mayhew in his hands. Great positioning, Kevin. Nobody blocks them out.
Sam was just watching the flight of the ball.
First 2 points of the quarter for Nate. Meyer looking to set. Great screen by Sam, Kevin.
Don't
That's
sit down.
how right
there.
there.
You go. Oh.
Perfectly executed Salem, but they don't score. Another rebound by Nate. That's 17 boards for Nate.
Offensive foul, please. Thank you.
Offensive foul on number 4, Omar. That's
I mean, that
4.
was so blatant.
So, foul trouble, Kevin. Eric Thompson, 3. Omar has 4. Sam has 3. Coming back in the game is McEwen. Out is Jelani. Looking for offense.
Watch it. I don't know if you can see it.
It's hard to see right there.
Yeah,
from
you
that
can't
angle.
really see it from that angle.
No Muhammad in the last couple minutes, Kevin. And it's a rarity to see Ian Comack sitting that close to the front of the bench. Usually sits way at the end. Jimmy!
Can't finish. Oh, ball's gonna be out of bounds off of Everett.
Off of Nate, out of bounds. Does not get the credit for the board. 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go.
Yeah, Highlanders got lucky on that play, Jeff. Throws it out of bounds still.
Reset. They sit these guys down up there.
Start telegraphing the passes. See, Coach Antonelli asking for one.
Exactly, throw into a spot, not to the man. So again, throw into a
just
spot
throw,
again.
just throw it to the.
But Meyer makes something out of it. And it's wide open. Jaden, nobody sees him, Kevin, but they wisely bring it back out. They need to bring some
taking
clock
time
off.
and score now. They're just taking the time. The Highlanders need to extend their defense now. You gotta get out. Gotta get out. Then he blows right by him.
Basket counts and a foul on Jimmy as number 4, Jaden, goes all the way in for 2. He's got 16. Actually, no, that's Omar. Omar's got 16.
This game is getting away from the Highlanders real quick.
Foul will be on Jimmy, his first. And can anybody just sit down? I mean, it's like so much foot traffic in here. Sub.
Coming into the game is number 21.
Wired out, Jelani in. Just keep an eye on this, Kevin. Watch, as we'll tell the people at home, what it takes to rebound from a free throw. And watch Sam. Does he go in early?
No, not.
Off Jelani's finger. Another rebound by Nate. Credit the rebound, but it goes out of bounds. 17 boards for Nate. And Jaden is just going right at it with Marcos, Kevin. Jaden is trying to get into his head. Jaden Jr., Kevin. Foul.
Oh, man. I mean, everybody's.
They're saying it was on the drive, Kevin.
Yeah.
So the foul will be on number
I mean,
who?
everybody has bad games. I'm sure it's not gonna
Marcos has got 7. Fouls on whom?
be.
There you go, Beth. Fouls on number 1, Jaden, his first. 10-point lead now. Sam in the low block, nobody can stop him. Foul will be on Mayhew. Nate, as he falls to the ground. Sam is going to the line for 2.
And here's the replay.
So is this a 1-and-1 situation because he wasn't shooting? Yeah, so it's a 1-and-1. He wasn't shooting. There you see coaching staff. Ian Colmack finally sits back with the crew. This should be a 1-and-1.
Sam can't finish.
Again. Okay, I know you're cheering for Somerville, Kevin. I called down the middle. But he backed into him. He wasn't attempting a shot. Knocked Nate over. How is this a 2-shot foul?
I don't know. Well, no. They're calling. He faked the flop. He flopped.
Okay, but still.
And then when he was going up is when he tripped over him.
All right.
That's what they're calling.
All right. I'll give you that. Pressure by Somerville doesn't help. All the way in for 2. Number 14, Paulo Rodriguez.
11-point lead for Everett.
2 minutes to go. You got to get some 3-pointers up here.
Well, who's going to shoot the 3-pointers? Marcos hasn't been shooting well at
Get
all.
Jimmy baseline.
Jumps it. Bounce pass.
X. Stanley yelling out X. Now, technically, is that a uniform violation rolling your shorts down that far? Because McCarthy just told number 14, Paulo, to tuck in his shirt.
Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, he almost had it. Baseline. Offensive foul on number 1, Jaden.
Yeah.
As Eric would have thrown it right off the glass again, Kevin.
Under 2 minutes to
Here goes
go.
Muhammad. Here comes another 3-point shooter for Somerville. 49-38 is your lead.
They're waiting for the screens.
Shot clock running down, Kevin. You got to get some shots up.
Doesn't have anything.
So they're running Salem. They're looking for that open shot. Here's Marcos for 3. Oh, you had it. Oh,
There's a
my
shot
word,
blocked.
man.
But there's Jimmy. Can't finish. We got to slow it up.
Oh, 19 boards for
Get up.
Nate.
Get up. Get up. Stay up on him. Stay up.
Paolo in the painted area, Kevin. Rebound
Grab
again.
the board.
Nate has it. That's 20 boards for Nate. Foul Muhammad. Kevin, he was the difference. Nate has only 7 points with 20 boards.
Who
Paolo
is Nate?
going to the board, number 13, Nate Mayhew. Player of the game, Kevin. He has 20 boards.
No.
Going to the line is Paolo.
Isn't that Marcos? Or did it?
Oh, forever.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
Marcos to the board, though. So look at that dribbling, Kevin. Shoot it. Oh. Game is not over yet, Kevin. The three-point shooters that Somerville has, you have 54 seconds to go, and you have Mo, you have Maillard, Jimmy, Marcos, and Jakari can hit a three. So you have 5 guys out there with three-point range. Even if you wanted to bring in Owen Thompson, he could have some three-point range.
This crowd is going crazy.
So, Kevin, you lost Jared Boyce last year with over 2,000 points. You lost your head coach, John DiBiaso, Kevin, who finished his career in Everett, who coached every one of Everett games that you and I were involved in. John DiBiaso finished with 304 wins on the gridiron with Everett, who had more wins this year with Catholic Memorial. 62 years old, had 503 wins in basketball.
Nice.
So, Coach John DiBiaso, an incredible career. They got to the Eastern Massachusetts, or the state semifinal last year, losing to Mansfield. They beat Lawrence in the North final. The thing that they got over the hump, Kevin, they were in the semifinals. Many of them, Kevin, I'll take to my grave.
Is that right?
Next time out, I'll talk about that.
Don't foul, no, don't foul, don't foul. Oh! Lay it up!
Muhammad with the steal.
Don't foul, no fouls, no fouls, no fouls, no fouls.
He's deep. Eric's deep.
Now foul.
Travel.
That's a travel.
Giuliani with the block.
Oh my
Giuliani
God.
with the block out of bounds, Kevin.
But it's a blatant travel, though. I mean,
Giuliani with the
and this
incredible.
referee, the play is right in front of him, and he can't make that
traveled-
call.
he traveled,
Watch,
but
look
watch
at
the
this.
block by
Watch
Giuliani.
this. Watch this. Let me
Watch-
catch the ball.
watch
Let me
the-
take 1, 2. Maybe not.
Blocked by Giuliani out of bounds.
Get up. Get up.
Foul on
God.
Giuliani. Or foul on Jakari. Sending Everett to the line. Omar, who missed his last free throw, who is 2 for 3 for the 1-and-1 situation. Subs in, Jimmy in, resetting the
Jimmy, yeah.
lineups.
Taking out Jelani.
Omar went 2 for 2
Walks
in the
out.
first half.
Walks out, guys. Here we go. Knocks it down. That's Everett.
Antonelli way out of the coach's box.
So Coach Angelelli wants Marcos to pinch on Eric Sampson for Everett. And he doesn't even pay attention.
Jimmy with the board.
Got lucky. Got lucky there. Go at it. Go, go, go.
20 seconds, good. Counted it down. Blocked by
Sorry.
Mayhew.
There you
Put
go.
it up. Oh, foul.
Oh.
He wasn't attempting a shot, though, Kevin,
No.
if they wanted to say that.
And the bonus?
Nate Mayhew, Kevin, with 20 boards and 4 blocks. Going to the line
But at
is
least
Jakari.
he's still going to the line. Clock is stopped.
Yeah.
It's good.
Now here comes your defense to foul quickly. Maillard and Jelani. Credit Kevin, block of the year. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
Eric Thompson thought he was going to go in for an easy 2. The Everett players found him. Nobody got back. And Jelani Hale flew down the court.
Knocks the first one down.
Jelani Hale flew down the court, blocked the ball out of bounds. With 20 seconds to go, Kevin, it's going to be a 5-point game after this free throw. Off Sam.
Sam almost had it.
Eric Thompson just going a little too lazy right now, Kevin.
So
He
you
had the
got-
rebound in his hand.
Inbound the ball, foul right away.
Yep.
It's a 2-possession game still.
50 to 44.
Fouling right off the bat.
He can run the baseline. Actually, no, you can't.
Can't. Foul, 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 foul. Oh, should have been a carry.
Foul on Bo. Everybody leaving. Here comes your size. Sam and
Jimmy.
Crowd is getting out. Oh, going to the line is Omar.
Knocks the first one down.
Same as last time, Kevin. Knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. See, I'd keep Jelani in for the offensive boards
Right.
and then kick it back out for a 3. Brian leaving. Brian, don't leave yet, man.
He misses it. Move it, move it. Shoot and call timeout.
Jimmy,
Timeout.
off the
timeout.
glass. Jimmy's first
brings him back with
3 points of the game, Kevin.
That was off the glass too.
Yes, off the glass. So, Kevin, here's the situation. From 2013, okay? Everett in the semifinals. Lost to Lynn English, the eventual North champion in 2013. 14, after they beat Somerville in the quarterfinals, they lost to Andover in the semifinals. 15, they lost to St. John's Prep in the semifinals. The eventual Cambridge was the champion. 16, they lost to Lowell. 17, they lost to Central. And then they finally got over that hump, beating Lowell in 18. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 consecutive semifinals. The biggest heartbreaking with 2 losses to Central, which I'll take to my grave. 17 and 09. 09, they had that
hurt.
game won, Kevin.
Yep.
Nerlens
I
Noel.
lost a lot of sleep that year.
No, Nerlens Noel was a freshman. He was afraid to shoot, Kevin. Now he's in the NBA.
Unbelievable.
Player for Central Catholic, Billy Marsden fouls Nerlens, and then they call the foul on Nerlens.
Foul.
Foul is on Jakari. That was 2009, Kevin. That game was at Reading High School. I'm still not over it. I'll never be over it. Going to the line will be number 1. Yes. Number 1, Jaden, who has 5 points tonight. Going for the double bonus. And Everett pulls all their players back, Kevin.
There we go. I mean, that wouldn't even bring Sam.
Now, if you're Everett, Kevin, you just get out of the way.
Yeah.
You just get out of the way. You don't even attempt a foul. Don't challenge the 3.
Knocks it down.
Jaden makes both and puts it out of reach, Kevin. Eric Thompson, will he save it in bounds? How is that Everett ball if Eric Thompson had the ball dribbling on the sideline? Did it get tipped out of bounds by Jakari?
Wait, what happened?
How is that still
He
Everett
stepped
ball?
on the ball.
We're gonna have to watch the monitor, Kevin, as everybody's leaving around us. In the low block, will Eric attempt a shot?
That's the end of the game. 47-53.
Hey, Mo.
Come on, you good? Final score, Everett 53, Somerville 47. I'm not even going to talk about the officiating. Wasn't the best game. It wasn't the best game for Marcos and a couple of other players on the Highlanders, but it's okay. It's only one other game that we've lost. Brings the Highlanders to to an overall record of 13-4. So, Everett is just more athletic. I mean, the Highlanders were playing very well. Sam was just had a bunch of blocks. Jelani was getting some offensive rebounds, but Everett just pulled it out with some key plays. The Highlanders couldn't shoot from out. They had a few like threes that went off the backboard, but in the end, they just weren't able to pull it off.
Kevin, going over the scores. For Somerville, 2 points for Owen Thompson, 2 for Maillard, 2 for Mo, who came in at the end, got a lot of good fouls. 3 for Jimmy, that big 3 off the glass, which still kept it close. 5 for Jelani, who had the incredible block, the block of the decade, Kevin. As Eric Thompson thought he was going to have a wide open layup, was just measuring it, going in lightly. Jelani ran full court, slapped it right out of bounds, blocked it out of bounds. 10 points for Marcos, 10 points for Jakari. And leading the way, Sam, who was unstoppable with 13 and 10 boards and 6 blocks.
He was tough today. He's the player of the game for the Highlanders for us, definitely.
Somerville was 12 for 19 from the line, which is incredible for Somerville. That's a great effort keeping that. 12 for 19 is the best shooting percentage they've had from the line all year. So they fall to 13-4. For Everett, 3 points for John, number 44, who started the game, didn't play much down the stretch because they went with size. 7 points for Paulo Rodriguez, 7 points for Nate Mayhew. He had 7 points and 20 boards and 4 blocks. 7 points for Jaden, number 1, who hit the 2 free throws down the stretch. Eric Thompson, who had foul trouble the whole game, 9 points, and leading the way, Omar Kilter, who had a big free throw down at the end for a total of 20. They went 10 for 17 from the line. So that's the story for the scoring of the game. Everett, first game, we've seen this coaching staff here, not having Coach John DiBiaso here again. So Somerville comes away with the loss. Does not affect your South record, even though they say it does affect your overall record, which is a story for another time, which is why, thankfully, some of this lunacy of the Northeast Conference will end soon.
Is it now? You sure about that?
Oh, we'll see. I think the MIA is going to make him go one more year, but I'm told that I am wrong on that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So today is the 13th of February. Tomorrow is the 14th of February, which is Valentine's Day for many. Not everybody celebrates it.
Not everybody celebrates it now.
But it will be Valentine's Day here for the seniors, as Jimmy, all these players get to give their parents, their mother, a rose on Mother's Day.
I'm sure their mothers would rather be here out having dinner with their husband or significant other.
Oh, the McEwens, I'm sure. They'd rather be having a nice, beautiful dinner than staying here and watching their Jimmy get his balloon. But anyway, tomorrow you have...
What's going on Friday? Is the gym open Friday?
Well,
I don't know.
For some reason, the 2 vacations and vacation time, the Northeast Conference likes to go with a Thursday game. You just ruin everybody's day. So anyway, seniors, Jake, Muhammad, Patrick Barton, Leslie, Jakari, and Jimmy. So it's going to be a very long ceremony. So we're going to start the game off tomorrow on the 14th with Coach Antonelli. Give him his whole presentation because these guys...
And make sure everybody gets down here early.
Yeah, get in your seat early because they're going to start before 7 o'clock. And then they're going to put 5 minutes on the clock and you'll listen to us talk about the seniors and what we remember about them. And that's it, Kevin.
That is it. All right, for Jeff Argenziano, I am Kevin Scott. Have a good night.